know which ones. And some kind of little accessory like a bookmark. Or if you get lucky, there's a magnifying glass. And you can even read the first couple of pages of each book, like legit. So I'm super excited. Now I am actually just going to be opening one today. And if you guys like this video and you want me to open the second one in another video, leave it a like, watch the whole video, and let me know in the comments that you'd like me to open the second one so that I know. Okay, so let me set one aside. Let's just hope they're not both exactly the same. I truly hope that doesn't happen. So anyway, let's get out a piece of this gum. This is also a brand new pack, and I started it up for myself so that it wouldn't be super challenging. Now I got these balls from Target. You couldn't get them at the actual Target because it sold out at like every Target for like 100 miles from here. And every other website was also sold out. But you could get them from the online part of Target, but they would not ship just the ball or even two. You had to buy $35 worth of stuff. No matter what, like you couldn't just pay for shipping, like you had to buy $35 worth of stuff. So I did, no problem. Things that I needed anyway. Alright, so first, let's look at the ball. Zoru. Mindiands. books. We'll look at that afterwards. I'm too excited to wait right now. Okay, we'll come back to it. Now this one is clearly the biggest. I hope there's something so amazing in here. I mean, this is really big. Okay, let's set it aside. Let's open the smallest ones first. This one is really small. Now all it says on the outside is Mini Brands Books. Okay. Alright. Okay, the moment of truth. Okay, always look inside because there could be a bookmark, but there's nothing else in there. And we got Roald Dahl The Twits. Have you guys ever heard of that? Look how cute. There's writing on the back, which should be authentic to the actual book. And look at the pages. So, like I said, I'm gonna read the first page at the end. But let me just read what it says on the book itself. Okay, so the front, like I said, says Roald Dahl The Twits. And on the back, it says, to pay Mrs. Twit back for the worms in his spaghetti, Mr. Twit thought up a really clever, nasty trick. And then it even has the ISBN number and the price of the book, which I can't quite make out. I think it says USA. I don't know. It's too small. If I had the magnifying glass, I might be able to tell you. But okay, so there's that. Let's move on. Pretty cool. Next. This one is thicker. Oh my gosh, I'm super excited. Okay, nothing else inside. This is Reminders of Him by Colleen Hoover. I might have read this book, I can't remember. I read a couple of her books, my daughter has a lot of them. But this is a major bestseller. Look at the back. And the spine. Is that what you call it? The spine of the book? I hope so. And the pages. People are selling these books individually for like $6 each. I don't know if anyone's buying them, but they're trying to sell them. Okay. Let's set it aside till later. Alright. This one feels it feels a little thicker than the Colleen Hoover. this? What in the world could it be? I've watched some unboxings and I have never seen. There's something major in here. Alright, here we go. What in the heck is in here? What did they send me? You guys, what the hell is this? Sorry for my language. Oh, it's a bookshelf. I'm not that excited, you guys. I'm kind of upset because I only have 3 books so far. And now I have to build something. Alright, well, I don't know, maybe I'm supposed to be happy. So let's be happy. Yay, we have a bookcase. Now, where are all my building people? My Lego fans. Alright, I'm not going to try to put it together now. Okay? I will put it together. And I will give you a photo of my work, okay? Let's push it aside. Alright, now, as I said, I'm going to read some of each book, so let's start with the Diary of Wimpy Kid, okay? So, I'll take out the bookmark now. Opening it up, you got the first page is completely empty. Then, the title page. Okay, now I'm going to read this page to you. Alright, here we go. January, New Year's Day. You know how you're supposed to come up with a list of resolutions at the beginning of the year to try to make yourself a better person? Well, the problem is, it's not easy for me to think of ways to improve myself because I'm already pretty much one of the best people I know. So this year, my resolution is to try and help other people improve. But the thing I'm finding out is that some people don't really appreciate it when you're trying to be helpful. And then there's a speech bubble. And the, what's his name? I don't remember his name, but the little stick figure guy says to this other person who's sitting on the couch, he says, I think you should work on chewing your potato chips more quietly. Okay. And that is truly all that you can read, because after that, the pages are blurry. Like, you cannot read them. Nobody can. Okay. So, let's move on to reminders of him. So, first page, you have the cover page, the title page, I should say. Then the copyright information. And what is this? It says this book is for Tassara. And in truth, I tried really hard to see this, but I cannot. I don't think you can read any of this book other than the copyright information and the dedication. The rest of it is just out of focus, so that's kind of disappointing. Let me read the back, though. There's a whole blurb on the back. A young mother fights to earn a place in her child's life, but is there room for her? After serving 5 years in prison for a tragic mistake, Kenna Rowan returns to the town Ledger's life is determined to shut Kenna out, no matter how hard she works to prove herself. The only person who hasn't closed the door on her completely is Ledger Ward, a local bar owner and one of the few remaining links to Kenna's daughter. But if anyone were to discover how Ledger is slowly becoming an important part of Kenna's life, both would risk losing the trust of everyone important to them. The two form a connection despite the pressure surrounding them. But as their romance grows, so does the risk. Kenna must find a way to absolve the mistakes of her past in order to build a future out of hope and healing. Alright, I did read this book. The real one. The big one. Okay, and now, let's see what we can read out of this book. The Twits. So, I got that. The title page. There's the copyright information and the first page. Okay, the title of this chapter is Hairy Faces. What a lot of hairy-faced men there are around nowadays. When a man grows hair all over his face, it is impossible to tell what he really looks like. Perhaps that's why he does it. He'd rather you didn't know. Then there's the problem of washing. When the very hairy ones wash their faces, it must be as big a job as when you and I wash the hair on our heads. So what I want to know is this: how often do all these hairy-faced men wash their faces? Is it only once a week, like us on Sunday nights? And do they shampoo it? Do they use a hair dryer? Do they rub hair tonic in to stop their faces from going bald? Do they go to a barber to have their hairy faces cut and trimmed? Or do they do it themselves in front of the bathroom mirror with nail scissors? I don't know, but next time you see a man with a hairy face, which will probably be as soon as you step out on the street, maybe you will look at him more closely and start wondering about some of these things. Okay. And that's all you can read in that book. Okay, so let's take a look at that piece of paper that it came with and see what we could get next time. Okay. So they have different categories. The first one is called Common. And in the Common section, you have It Starts With Us by Colleen Hoover, Reminders of Him by Colleen Hoover, Roald Dahl, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, Roald Dahl, BFG, Roald Dahl, Matilda, Roald Dahl, The Twits, Diary of a Wimpy Kid, Roderick Rules, Diary of a Wimpy Kid, the original one. There are 3 Vampire Diaries books. There are 2 Stranger Things books, 3 Goosebumps books, and a Mad Libs. Then you have all the bookmarks and the magnifying glass down here, and the bookcase. There is one book that they label legendary, which is Goosebumps, Night of the Living Dummy. Iconic is one book, and it is Stranger Things World Turned Upside Down. 3 luxury books, Miss Peregrine's and 2 Dogmen books, Ultra rare is Diary of a Wimpy Kid, The Last Straw. We got an ultra rare. Diary of a Wimpy Kid, Dog Days, Alice's Adventures in